Hello. Is this too loud? Probably. Hello. Um, Early because it's Canadian Thanksgiving, so gonna eat myself silly tomorrow instead of doing this. So I'm doing it today. Last week, we were able to change the color using a stencil, but we had a problem where only the last material in the post-process array worked. Afterwards, I did some stuff, and I'm gonna show that stuff to you. I kind of can't, but I will. So you may remember this was called X-ray Ghost before. So what I did is I made this one, which is just X-ray. Essentially, I made it with all the bits of material that I actually understand, because like originally it was mostly copied from somewhere else. But this is actually I understand every bit of this. So there's this bit where you get your post-process input and you lerp it with the color, and that's what put as your immersive color, and how bright it is depends on the custom depth being more than the scene depth. So what we're doing here is essentially we're saying you have to be deeper, you have to be behind something. It has to be an X-ray. And then that goes into the alpha, but down here I've added this bit with the stencil, which is what we had before in the other one. So I recreated it essentially simpler and more obvious. Like I said, I understand every bit of what this material is doing, as opposed to the other one had a big chunk that I wasn't quite sure what it was doing. So I redid that. And then what happened is I went into here. Close this down. I'll show you a map. Our test level. And you can see it's working now, but when I made that new one, I went into here. I said, okay, I'm going to change this one. I changed this one from M X-ray Ghost Unease to M X-ray Unease, and then it worked. I was like, oh, it must have been something in that other material, the part that I didn't understand. Then I went and changed this one from M X-ray Ghost Villainous to M X-ray Villainous, and then it didn't work. And that's when I figured out that it has to do with it being an instance of the same parent material. So if they're both instances of this MX-ray, it didn't work. That let me figure out what to search for. And there's one post on the Unreal forum. That's exactly what I was observing. And the answer is disable is blendable in the post-process material shader details. I don't know why. Maybe the idea is that if it is blendable, it just assumes I'm going to do the work, and then it's like, well, you should blend these together. And by disabling it, we get to this thing where it will do that work for me. So I figured something like that, where it's the one that's doing the work. Whoa! Because it's the one because we've unchecked is blendable, it's not trying to blend them, and then it just overlaps them like we expected to do. We have fixed the problem with the stencils. Uncheck is blendable. That's in here, in X-ray, over here. There you go, over here. There you go. Blah. And that make sure that's blank, and it magically works. I'm sure maybe one of these other settings would like do what I want it to, but nah. Yeah, so blendable priority. So I think it was like, because they're instances of the same one, didn't know what to do. So I can do this right now, actually. Apply. I can pop right back here and you can see it's broken. And it's fixed. That's your solution. So while I was at it, I added the villainous aura to the villainous gameplay ability. So if we hop over to the detective system, I ended up calling it threatening. So it is a threatening aura. Because we already have these things of the GAs for being villainous already are about like that ticking up. So figured, okay, now we'll actually call it threatening. So we load this up and we'll set the aura just like the uneasy one, and I'll set it to 2. So one last thing, it's not in here. I want to do what I want to do in here, not here actually, in here, is our stencil number is in ascending order of shitty importance, shittiness, right? If a guy is a murderer and then gets hungry, it shouldn't hide the fact that he's a murderer. So what we're going to do here is mesh custom depth. Before we do anything, we're going to go mesh stencil, get the value, back these two guys up. And we're going to do our favorite, which is if this value is less than stencil, a little bit more room. Custom target.custom depth stencil value is a big box. I think I have enough room to like, yeah, and then there you go. So what we're doing here is we're just saying that if what it already is more than that, we're not going through with this. We're going to keep it at whatever stencil it's supposed to be, unless it's 0. Then we'll go through with it, right? 0. 0 sends it down here. So let's grab all this and make some more room for that and. Actually, sorry. Not an and. This is going to be an or, right? So either it's going to be more than the current value or 0. Oops. So 0 is our canceller. And so we always want to accept 0. Otherwise, it needs to be this guy. The new value has to be, the old value has to be less than the new value. Then we'll make the change. Otherwise, forget it. So we just did downgrade the aura. I think that's legitimate. So the next thing I wanted to do is also related to the villainous, aura, which is the difference between a villainous aura and an uneasy aura is that you know where a villain is, so you get this sense of where he is. And the way we do that in a first-person video game is edge of screen indicators. So I went looking for that kind of stuff, and yeah, people just post in here. You can go onto the fab.com and see like 30 of them all at like, you know, $10 a piece, 20 bucks a piece, 30 bucks now was one of them. But this even still work? It's 2025. This is still there, it'd be great. I mean, it's yeah, I didn't think so. It's only been 10 years. And he's also got it on GitHub, possibly. I hope. You never know. Copy image link. What? Unreal, what are you doing? It's so weird. Anyways, that's the original one. And they talk about it. This is from 2015, by the way. Well, if you keep scrolling, there you go. And that's what we're going to try and do. If you keep scrolling, we're in the 2015s, 2016. We can keep going into the future. Here we are in June of this year. Somebody, sorry, not June of this year, it's June of 2024, July 2024. March of 2022. June of 2020. So the question is, if I use this is the latest code. Why don't we give this stuff a shot? Because honestly, the idea that I will pay somebody else $30 when people have been doing it in this thread for literally 10 years seems absolutely nuts to me. So let's go ahead and open some stuff. That's not it, but see. Let's just grab guest character. I think this is a good. All I'm really doing is forcing the thing to open this up for me, but I don't need to. Actually, I should be able to do this as a node, right? So, what's this public function? Blueprint library. Can I, is that a thing I can add in here? Sure is. I obviously have to figure out my stuff a little bit in regards to my keyboard. New keyboard, new home mod settings. It still does that thing where it's like, oh, you tried to do Shift I. Don't you mean the home mod key and then I? And the answer is no. No, I don't mean that. While that's doing its thing, I'm just gonna do a quick grab of this. Back to the top. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this to program the HUD widget to point dudes. However, I like his name better now that I've seen it, so I'm gonna go change that. then we hop over here, grab this stuff. Before we do that, we'll take a once we do that, we'll take a look at it now. Once it gets like nice and highlighted. H. Okay, so we've got HUD libraries. Your project name. I've already made a thing, haven't I? I haven't made a thing. All right. We already have one of those though. All right. Remember, it's a word location, screen location, her drawing, different. On the edge of the screen for off-screen locations, in location, world space location to convert to screen space, edge percent, how close to the edge of the screen, 1 at edge, 2 center screen. All right, viewport center location, offsetting the center of the screen, leave at 5 offset, and then all right, so offset, blah blah blah. So there's our declaration of what it is, and here's our code for actually doing it. Oh, wrong one. All right, so let's just take a look at this. Oh, there's no one got some, right? I imagine it. It did not. I did imagine it. All right. First of all, let's it's funny because I've discovered if you start moving around brackets in code, it'll figure out that shit for you, which is nice. That is the whole thing. That's what I thought. I don't know why I doubted myself. There we go. I don't know why, but it's just on this one. I don't get the save all button. It's just not in here. Oh, wait. We'll never know. Let's take a look at what we got. So, is it on the screen? No. Angles, screen position. So we've got viewport size, viewport center, get world from context. So we've got the engine and we're getting world. Is there a world? If not, don't. Makes sense. Got the player controller. No player controller, don't. Makes sense. Viewport, sorry. Player controller, viewpoint, location, camera. If location is behind camera. Then we're going to invert some of these numbers, which makes sense because it's going to be behind you. Otherwise, take it as you see it. Is it on the screen? I'm just moving that out. Don't do it. Makes sense. So if it's on the screen, don't do it, because we only show that thing when it's not on the screen, right? Otherwise it'd be pointless. I guess you could do it if you're like, this is where the guy is, but the fact that he's bright red and see-through walls should make more sense for us. We do some maths to figure out where it is compared to the screen. So we do it for the top, and we do it for the top and bottom, and then we do it for the left and right, and then we spit all that out. That is actually makes sensible. All right, so we've done this. Sure, I've completely confused the hell out of this, but I'm gonna push the button and see if it cares. We might have to like close. I'm gonna have to close Unreal Engine and reopen it. I think this will work. Too few arguments for that function call. Aha! Maybe this engine is too old. Let's take a look. So one thing we can do, even though this particular part was written 5 years ago, scroll down. Because we've got this one. Oops. Only blueprint. Why is what's with? I'm gonna attempt it. I'm tempted to watch his to see if he makes a blueprint version of this call that's not working. And when he does it like fix our problem? Scrub. Whoa. Sorry, I can't read blueprints like that. We could also just do this, get world from context object. Close enough. That's the full G-engine dot. G-engine world context object. Taking a look here. Oh, we have a world context object. Sorry. I would have thought this is like, well, I mean, I don't know why I would think it worked the first go, but you know. Okie dokie. What? Doesn't seem to be. I mean, I know it's for an older engine. You'd think it would show up at some point, right? No, that's what that one is. new engine class. Right? That's what they're talking about. Thank you. And then he's calling a function. The function is get world from context object. Broadcast, cancel, correct, draw, get all, get average, get dynamic, get first, get game, get global, get local, get main, get next, get preview, get time, get world context from viewport, we're looking for get world from context object. I suppose I could have just done this. It takes in an object and world error mode. Take a look at that. That's what we're missing, world error mode. Ah, that's an enum. Return null. Let's just do that. And it's an engine.h, right? You get world error mode. Now, just in case I have forgotten or had a brain fart in C++, oh, almost clicked on WC schools. Oh my god. Let's get a more useless one. Geeks for geeks. Create one. Oh, what? That's a level 9,000 brain fart. Holy cow. Okay, let's see what it thinks about that. All right. I swear. Does not make sense to you? Unless I've include engine.h. Give me a second. I might just be an idiot. I'm going to double check. Are Unreal enums different? Is that crazy? See, this is what I'm talking about. My brain, my broken ass brain remembered typing that at some point. It must have. Just hop back up there and make sure that's actually what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Get world error mode. Get world error mode. Okay. Sometimes I feel like nuts, I tell you. But that's what happens because Unreal C++ is not quite C++. So you have to do these things. Bam. All right. There it is. Compile complete. Hop into here. I should get R. Oh, it's still called this though. Is there a refresh? No. You refresh this by like closing and opening it, and I'm not in the mood. All right. Okay, I'm just double checking. No. That's all in the menu, isn't it? It is. Okay. Main mode, main menu, menu, widget. All right. So we're gonna have to ignore that for a bit. So we got to compile. That's one step, I guess. Keeping that guy open. Okay, so location of off-screen goals and enemies, figuring out what to draw those off-screen indicators. So we've got this in location, edge present, out screen rotation, out rotation angle degrees is on screen. Video of the project. That's probably long gone. And hidden behind the, hold on. Fresh. Maybe I opened something and it blocks this. Nope, nope, nope. Interesting. It's got no link behind it. Must have like not. It's from 2015. It probably they've upgraded this database and lost that. Logs using the hat. All right. This guy probably logged out and never logged back in. Yeah, they probably did a database migration and lost this guy's name, which sucks because, dude, writing this, then releasing it freely on the internet forum when you can go on here, like, I just want to show you this. I just want to show you this. Like, watch this. Watch this bullshit. $30, $20. This is the same one for 20 fucking bucks. Indicators, $13, I guess, but that's from top down. Half of this is top down only, which is buck wild. And it doesn't even have a picture that you can like see. I guess it does. There you go. Third person, first person. Again, he wants like $18. How much of this is like, you know, the videos? Advanced screen effects. This is a guy, so I'll just say that this dude has some great videos, and he probably has all this on his YouTube explaining how to do it. So if you see this guy, and yeah. But yeah, it is, everything's like, you know, freaking at least $15. US, Canadian. They know where I am. Canadian. And it's probably mostly the work is all the textures they've made. Oh, textures not included. All right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, this guy put it out there. I'm 90,000% sure all those have based their work somehow on this post, somewhat. So yeah, good job, whoever this is, who's now lost to time thanks to a database migration. How is that? How is that? So if this dude is you, great job. Even though I haven't used it and it could not work, but I mean, it's the thought that counts. Yeah, so let's go ahead and figure out how we can use this, because I'm not gonna scroll around. I've never actually done a HUD or a widget, so this is going to be interesting. I mean, did I? On one level, I'm like, yeah, I did for the menu, didn't I? I don't see the HUD for it. Is it that it's in the menu controller HUD class? HUD, nope. Not in the HUD. Menu? I don't remember how I did this, by the way. It's fucking, I absolutely buck wild that I've forgotten how any of this works. Menu controller. It's in here, isn't it? I don't get it. How would I do this? I feel like I've like, is it COVID? Did COVID do this to me? I mean, this obviously works. I do it. I use it. PPW main menu. Oh, do you think it has? Do you think it does a thing where I can PPW game instance? It says it's in here. I don't see it in here. Oh, I'll bet this has code, doesn't it? Right? Right? It has a... No. Menu directly to the main menu. Directly to the game instance. Well then, too bad for Dell. All right. We're gonna have to learn this from the start. I probably did this. Oh, it's in. Oh, it's in here, isn't it? Sorry, I feel like I've just kind of like I've wasted my own time. It's in here. Yeah, there it is. Nope. This is what happens when you do this. Doesn't tell me like when this starts. Must be when this goes. This must have an event graph, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense. There it is. I knew it was in here somewhere. Okay. So we're gonna have to do something similar to that. You can add things to the viewport. Excuse me. I just want like the widget brings a custom button in HUD. All right, well, let's go into our HUD. I'm gonna delete these because they were me faffing about. They aren't referenced anywhere. Oh, mystery game mode. Cancel. All right. How about? Huh. Well then. I can delete this. It's not referenced by anything. That's right. What? I don't know if I want actual like extensibility, right? I just want to be able to display something on the HUD because a widget, you can click on it and do UI things, right? Is that not true? Widget blueprints. Whoops. Widget interaction. I feel like that's not the thing I want. Unreal Engine HUD. Let's start simple. HUD. User interfaces and HUDs. There we go. Look, look. That's all I wanted to. This guy's average, so he's better than me. A couple of those. Hold on. I need a bio break. BRB. Okay, I'm back. So I think a widget is a little bit too wacky. Unless that's the easiest way to do it. A HUD. All right. So we do want to make a user widget. All right, well, let's do that. We've done that before. We've done that before with I don't know what I'm calling these. I think I'm doing them as widget blueprints. We'll find out if I'm right later. And then let's call this thread. So to begin with, let's just go. What's more primitive than, how's that more primitive? Okay. What I need is nope. Something just like for update synth. Panel optimization. It's not a list, it's not a button, it's not an editor. Feel like not quite what I wanted, but I don't see anything else in here. Let's see, let's continue on with this. Use your widget. Text. HUD loads the widget. And we want to send values to it. Oh, I wanted something. One thing I would love to see if somebody is using images, right? Content. Somebody is using images, so that means we should be able to add images into here. Maybe it's a matter of like, I need to add a thing that adds a thing. You know what I mean? That's a thing that happens. Clipping. No, that's not it. How come he has an add image button? I don't. Or is it? Or am I right? You have to do a thing to do a thing. We do a thing. Do a thing to do a thing. Sorry, I'm looking to see if there's a button that says like add image, like he claims, but I can't find one. Designer, editor. Do you think it's like hidden in here? Nope. All right. Is there, wait. What if we well, if I'm just blind? Great. Image. All right, so give me a second. Crank that down. Let's leave it in here. Let's grab this guy out. Close. Yeah, why not? Toilet paper? Toilet paper. That seems the right one. Okay. And then actually new. I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna set this in toilet paper again. I think that's a great one, but I'm going to make sure that the fill with that's what it should be like. All right, so we've got white, and then we're gonna grab, what's this? It looks ugly. What's this? Sure. Grab, oh, what the fuck? Whoops. And then, hold on. Wait. I know what to do. Let's do this. Oh yeah, there you go. And then we'll save as. There's the button. color name. Oh, not search. And then we'll also export it. Pretty sure I can export that as a PNG and it knows what to do. Almost. It doesn't know quite what to do. Did I not save it? I did not save it. There we go. There we go. I don't know how this should be. 1:1. Whew. I didn't make it that big in the first place. All right. So let's say it's this. Compile, save. Okie day. And then, whoops. We can load it in the HUD, so we should be able to go HUD, events, has its own events. Yeah. Maybe I can create a custom event. Or is that too whack? How do we know when I should start doing that? I should start doing that when let's start a little bit more simple. First of all, when we start, well, I don't know how I got all the way to there. We can play create a widget, add to viewport. Let's do that first. We can play create widget. Threads. Add it to the viewport. And in my most unhinged, no wait, do I have to start it? I think I have to start it from here because I'll make game instance. Great. So we know it's being added. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. But that's something that we can work out in a minute. How much do you want to bet? We've got this off-screen indicator. What if I just went HUD off-screen indicator? We've got blueprint mode. Maybe this gets the original one, who knows? Oh, I hate this. Who came up? Okay, I understand Unreal came up with this, but really? All right, that doesn't help me. We've got this guy already, so let's kind of like forget. So all this giant blueprint is doing the math that is in the C++. So let's So this is where he uses his like blueprint stuff, which is where we would use it, because instead of having that mess of this, we just call our blueprint function. Aren't you glad I don't do something like that? I am not somebody you want to have in a circle on the screen. Event check. And that's in a Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. I'll figure that out one day. So right now we're going to go through the whole like maths again in the. Let me. Do I need to? No, it's 1440. Don't move the mouse. This is all in the widget. All in the widget. So okay, I would put it in the widget. This is like how like absurd it is because yeah. Anyway, hey look, event tick. And then what the hell? Do you remember what I called it? What I call it? I have it open in C++ right here. Find screen edge location for world location. I knew it started with F. That's an important thing, right? I need to turn off context sensitivity because we don't really have. Nope, I can't get it down that. Look at this. Find screen edge location for world location. So in location, this is going to be a thing. This is going to be something that is somebody. So this widget should have a variable, and this is going to be threat. It's going to be an actor, right? Does that make sense? An actor? So that actor would be in the world. So first of all, I missed an R. Get world location. And they said to set this to 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, and you get an out screen position, out rotation angle of degrees, and is on screen. All right. So as a widget, would I have my own? I'm just seeing if I can do set X. Oh. What would we set ourselves? We would set ourselves to widget, widget, widget. Feel like I'm missing something. Oh, no, I need a space. HUD, widget XY. Oh my god, guys. Function, tick, macros, variables. I wish I knew. Ooh, we can go class settings, class deep. Oh, it's because for some reason it's down here when I really should have it over here. Thank you. All right, because then I should be able to look at it and go, okay, transform. That's what I'm looking for, right? So we've got context sensitive to this, me, the widget. Now, of course, is that on here? No. Casts, nums, switches, strings, struct. Hey, there you go. So we've got this, right? For now, because this is a really love how like break, make. We're gonna do this. This is our start. That makes sense? All right. Give me a second. Yeah, it's still on there. Unless 0, 0 is so far away that it never moves. Whoa. Something was happening. Okay. XYZ is on screen. Give me a second. Let's make two. Make some 2 on here. Green likes me. Favorites. Whoops. If it's on screen, we'll do that. It's not on screen. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think that would happen. If it's not on screen, then visibility itself is hidden, and just in case there we go. How's that look? Is that gonna do what I want? Or is it gonna be nuts? Ugly. Oh, it's gonna be ugly because I haven't done anything to it, but oh, gone. Gone completely. That way I can never see the thing. Excuse me. I think I've done something where it doesn't show up anymore. Set visibility hidden is on screen. Oh, ha! It's the opposite. You should be going this way. If it is on the screen, don't show it. If it isn't on the screen, do show it. We'll leave them crossing like that just for fun, because that's how we want to have it. Oh, 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 oh. Now it's disappeared. You never get it back. Interesting. Doesn't come back when it goes hidden. I kind of wish I knew where that was. Here's the thing. I got to like here. Appeared. Doesn't seem to be move. Whoa. And then it flew away. Oh, wait. Wait. Do I have to do something weird like we've got out screen position, 2D structure. Turn that into 2D structure. No, that's right. But it might be on the far edge, right? Right. Mostly I'm thinking maybe I've just got these settings wrong because I've got everything else is like fine. He's got more line. Everything else is fine. Leave at that. Is it? Screen coordinates for HUD drawing. Let's take it off the very, because what I'm thinking is that it's actually zipping off the side of the screen because I haven't put a I haven't calculated like the width of the widget or anything like that. So let's see if it wanders around based on there you go. It flipped around. Oh, now it's gone. Gone forever. Must be doing something to break it. Well, we have something on there. I'll take a look more into HUD dynamics and where this thing should be. I feel like it should be moving around more depending on me like doing like a loop-a-doops, right? Because if I'm not actually standing on 0, 0, 0, then I should have it going around and around, right? So yeah, let me take a look into it, and I'll come back next week, I think. Probably. We'll see.